The morning service leads us, step by step, from the fogginess of sleep into awareness. Awareness of being alive, of being sustained by the very real yet unknowable unfolding of being, by the reality that guides us. The first step is Birkot Hashachar, when we express gratitude for the return of awareness and for the wondrous functioning of a body that sustains awareness. The next step is the enlivening medley of songs in Pesukei de Zimra, and then quieting as we bid ourselves to listen, Shema. And finally, as we reach the Amidah, we are ready to stand in silent awareness of the moment-to-moment unfolding of being, in connection, in yichud, with Yud-Hey, Vav-Hey. So I invite you to begin, as we do in every contemplative practice, by arranging the body to support our awareness. Standing, sitting, walking, or lying down. All these positions can support our awareness. Once we bring intention to create the conditions for being present. Guided by the verses of Hashachar, we express our gratitude through awareness of the living, breathing body. With this contemplative practice, we move away from thinking about or reflecting on how the body works or doesn't work, to simply being in the breathing body. As thoughts about the body arise, we invite ourselves again and again to return to direct perception. Simply feeling, sensing the moment-to-moment experience, allowing and welcoming all these perceptions to come and go. The pleasant and unpleasant, the boring and the interesting, not holding on to anything that is particularly pleasant, not pushing away anything that is unpleasant, not spacing out or giving up when it feels boring. Just allowing the flow of all sensations as they arise and pass. And of course, on any day, and particularly now, we have thoughts, judgments, comparisons about how we are doing. But this practice is not about thinking, judging, or comparing. For just these few minutes, we can have the intention to let judgments arise and pass without working on them. Often we use the breath as an invitation to awareness. And if this practice is working for you now, please continue. If at this moment you might just find yourself over-focused on judging or comparing your breathing with what it should or shouldn't feel like, I offer an alternative practice, awareness of the resting points, of all the aspects of sensation, of resting, feeling held and supported. Beginning with the sensation of the feet or legs in contact with the chair or the cushion, the floor, allowing the body to settle, to rest, to be supported by the earth. We are hugged to Mother Earth by gravity. We feel ourselves held to the earth by this force. We feel the sitting bones in contact with the chair or the cushion. We may take a moment to shift our weight forward and backward, side to side, to sense a place of balance, of support, so that the spine can rise with its natural curve, raising and lifting the chest, allowing each breath, sensing the subtle movement of the body with each breath, bringing awareness to the hands resting in our lap or on our legs, perhaps one hand resting in the other, allowing our hands to rest, to be held, bringing awareness to the shoulders and the shoulder blades, allowing the shoulder blades to rest on the back, adjusting if you need to the placement of your arms and hands if that will help you to be aware of tension or relaxation in the shoulders, and then returning to rest. Bringing our awareness upward, allowing the back of the neck to open as the chin tilts slightly downward. Sensing the tongue resting in the mouth. Feeling the eyes resting in their special place in the head. Allowing for the sensation of release in all these little muscles around the eyes, so that the eyes can rest and be supported. And finally, the mind. Can we allow that most overworked part of the body to rest? The mind will always be producing thoughts. One of our teachers says, the mind secretes thoughts, like the salivary gland secretes saliva. Now we're usually able to rest without having to monitor our production of saliva. Can we just allow the mind to do what it does, secreting thoughts, without having to do anything about those thoughts? Just resting in awareness of their coming and going. Returning again to the experience of the resting points. The feet or legs in contact with the floor. The hands resting and supported. The shoulders supported. The tongue resting. Allowing the eyes to feel held and supported. The eyelids resting. The mind resting in awareness.